Ha! 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 I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm making Valentine's treats for my friends, and so I thought I would film myself cook, little cooking show moment, and talk about, you know, romance, my non-existent romantic life, as such is not a mystery to anyone. And as much as it sucks, you know, being single and all that, it's pretty normal, you know? Like, people are single. In fact, most of our generation, Gen Z, the greatest generation of all, just kidding, is single. Like, it is record numbers of being single. It's very sad and lonely and depressing. But I kind of want to explore why, because I think a lot of people have this idea of college, or I don't know, you may be a college student right now and you're like, you know, just wondering why. You may be a high school student, you may be an adult that's been through college, and you're like, what the frick is up with this generation, right? I just wanted to talk about like why I think personally everyone is single. And so that's what today's topic is. While I cook cupcakes for all of my friends, some single, some not, but for Valentine's Day, it's Valentine's weekend, when I post this, I am very much assuming Valentine's Day will be past, but you know what? It doesn't matter. It's cute. Cooking video with Liz. Who wouldn't want that? So, behold as I cook for myself in my tiny, tiny college dorm. I'm sorry for the camera quality. It is nighttime. There's someone in the space next to me and they're being super loud all day. Also been really busy and I'm trying to give these to people tomorrow. So here we are the day before. Okay. So I'm making something using this Trader Joe's cake mix. I haven't used it before. I don't even know if it's good. We're gonna find out. Trader Joe's. Let's see if it came through. I have very inadequate cooking supplies, so I'm gonna mix stuff in this, which is actually a cake pan, and then put it in a cupcake pan in here. So it should be really quick. Okay, sorry, I cut off the previous shot and I just grabbed my mic, so hopefully it's better and you won't hear the crinkling too much while I talk. But anyway, I wanted to talk about the mindset that a lot of people have going into college when dating. So I put it in 4 categories for the purpose. Oh, the table's clean. It's okay. I put it in 4 categories for the sake of this video. Like, you come into college thinking this way. So the first one is single and ready to mingle. You're single. You're coming into college and you're like, it's time to date. I am ready. Okay. The second one is I'm single, but do I want to be in a relationship? I don't know if I'm ready for that type of thing. So you're really reluctant about it. That's category number 2. The other 2 are for people that are already in relationships, going before entering college. So the first would be I'm like in a relationship and I'm ready to commit to this most likely long distance relationship with my partner, and you know, it's going to be challenging, but I'm ready to do it. And then the last is I'm in a relationship, but do I want to do this? I kind of want to like meet new people, and then you break up with your boyfriend. It happens, you know, like you're meeting hundreds of other people. Like your tiny high school is not very representative of the people that you're going to spend the rest of your life with, you know, especially professionally. So it makes sense. But despite these attitudes, especially the ones where like people are ready to enter a relationship, people are still freaking single. No one is dating. Yes, is there a hookup culture, like a one night stand type of like, I'm gonna make out with a stranger at a party type culture? Yes, there is. But like in terms of actual relationships, no, they are not. There is pretty much no one I know in a relationship. Like there's a couple. Most of the people I know who are in relationships right now are, one, they are in relationships that started in high school, like I said before. They're doing long distance and they're doing pretty okay for themselves. Some broken up, obviously, but you know, others, you know, they're doing fine. Others, I think I'll talk about it more later, but just like the type of relationship they're in, like it's nice, it's cute, I support, I stan most of them. But
it's like, I'm not going to say it's not healthy. I'm just going to say there's a certain mindset that I think a lot of people don't have / don't want / do not desire for themselves, hence why they are single. So that's kind of part of it. And now I'm going to go heat up this butter. So I'll be back, because obviously I cannot talk while the microwave is on. That'd be really weird. Then I don't have a kitchen because everything's in one room because I'm in a dorm. Oh my God. I've returned with the half melted butter. Chef Liz. This is not a very good cooking video, but you know what? I don't care. This is not how it's meant to be. It's supposed to be cuter, but I look like a hermit in my pajamas, and camera quality is bad. I film on my phone. Do you think I have money? If I had money, I would not be in this tiny room cooking like this. I do not have money. I don't care. Anyway, click away if you care about so much about the camera quality. Where was I? But it's just like, why? Why are people still single? You know, if they're ready, they're open. What is it about college now that there is not this culture of people actually getting together? There's 3 things. Okay, let me list them out for you. The first one being time, the second one being effort or energy, and the third one is being fear. And I think those 3 things collectively, even if you only associate with one, the fact that like most people, I believe, have these things, even people who are in relationship have these things, makes it so much harder for people in our generation to be in a relationship. So now I have to put this in my bowl. Oop. Go in, butter. Oh my God. I stole this butter from the friends that I'm literally giving this to. What a great person I am. They have no idea I'm doing this. No one knows I'm doing this. They're probably going to watch this and they're like, Liz, what the actual frick? Are you allowed to swear on YouTube? Are you doing? But you know what? Don't question me. I have so much work to do. I'm so behind on stuff, but I don't care because I've been planning to do this for so long. I don't care. Anyways, first being time. But even though you're not taking classes from 9 to 5 anymore, or 9 to 3, whenever you get out of your classes, like you do in high school, life is so busy. It is so busy. It's hard. It's really, really hard to make time for anything. Even hang out with your friends. It's just difficult, you know? Hopefully, I didn't measure this, but I did kind of measure it in the thing. It looks like it's right. I don't know. Is this supposed to be melted butter? Oh, it says melted. It should be fine. But you don't have time to do anything in college. Like, I literally sometimes have to put my hangouts with my friends on my Google Calendar. And other people make them too. Because it's just like, you have to literally remind yourself or put in your schedule that you are scheduled to hang out with people. Versus like in high school, you know, you're just like, hey, want to go out, want to go eat. And it's like, sure. No, you don't. I mean, you do that. But you have to be very intentional about meeting with people periodically and having a relationship and doing that. Like, being able to like set time aside for someone else on a regular basis, because that's what you do in a relationship. Oh my God. If you have the time for that, good for you. Because I don't think I do at this current moment. But it's just a lot. And you're trying to manage this time. You're trying to figure out what you want in life. You're trying to figure out what you want to do in the future. So why do you think I have time to figure out what someone else wants? You know? Like, it's hard. It's really hard. The second being energy, effort. Okay? Let's say you have the time. You are really busy. You're doing all these things, but now you're drained. You're drained, you're out of energy, and you're just tired. It's the end of the day, and now you have to talk to this other person. It's like this obligation that you have to someone else, and it's just a lot. It's tiring to like have that every single day. Maybe you don't have the time, maybe you don't have the energy, and you don't want to offend the other person. You want to be like, hey, babe, I don't feel like talking to you today, tomorrow, the next day, you know? It's just like, I'm tired. Like, I don't know, like, it's just a lot. My table will not crack this egg. Fuck. Please don't watch this if you're gonna eat this. Oh, it worked. Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God. I'm gonna put it in here first because I don't want to get eggshell in the main mixture. Yes, yes, ma'am. I don't know what I thought there was in the egg, but let me eat these more. Egg number 2 is going in. See, this is why I did it in here, you know? Because now there's, oh, is so chaotic. Now there's eggshell in this. Do y'all know the eggshell trick? You use an eggshell to get an eggshell out? If you didn't, now you know. Ha ha ha, you're welcome. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, see, it's a lot of times, a lot of effort that you have to put into another person. And it's like, again, who has time for this? Who has the time? If you have the time, good for you. Which obviously people have the time because they are in relationships. Like, I'm not saying everyone's single, but a good chunk of people are. And so, and because of that as well, I think it's also just hard to meet people because you have to put in the time. I mean, combining time, effort, and energy, you have to put in the time to actually talk to another person and initiate something. And even if you have the time and you want that, other people don't have the time. So maybe it's just hard for you to meet other people because no one else has time to, you know, put themselves out there to do this. So it's like not really your fault sometimes too, I think, that people, like, I don't think it's a lot of people's fault that they're single. That's what I'm also saying. It's like a lot of these things are unintentional, just parts of life. I'm not mixing it. She looking kind of interesting. I hope it's okay. I didn't melt the butter all the way, so hopefully this is okay. We're gonna hope that it is. Uh-oh. I don't think I can put metal in the microwave either. I'm not gonna show it because it doesn't look right. Oopsie. I mean, there's no batter in it yet. Anyway, you know, people just don't have time and it's hard to meet people. And on the topic of meeting people, I think it goes on to that last point, which is also fear. Even if you have someone that you've met, it is scary entering a relationship. And we're taking all these big steps in our life right now, going into college. And that's scary in itself. Hold on, I'll be back once again as I go into the microwave. We're gonna pretend that everything is okay and I didn't fuck up. Give me a break. I'm in a college dorm baking a fucking cupcake batch. Anyway, it's scary entering relationships, you know? Like, people are taking, again, big steps, big leaps in their lives, and you might not have the time, energy, and all this stuff, so why? It's scary to think that I want to be in a relationship. I want to enter this commitment, but I have all these things in my life, all these busy schedules, like, I don't know if I want to commit to this, because it's a commitment, you know, fear of commitment. It's real. It's a thing. Oh no. Oh no. What happened is I didn't melt the butter all the way. I thought it would be a good thing, because sometimes when you cook pancakes, it's a good thing that you don't, but I don't think it was good for this. Maybe it will be when I mix it. Maybe, hopefully, I don't know. To finish this up, it's just like, it's just scary. People have fear of commitment, afraid of feelings, afraid of, like, you know, what this means for yourself, you know, to enter a relationship. And I think with everything else going on in people's lives, every other commitment, like I said, it's just like, who has time and why do it? And everyone I do know who's in a relationship, which I'll talk about more tomorrow because I'm not decorating these cupcakes now. I'm going to do it tomorrow when I'm supposed to be in class. Everyone I know who's in a relationship, a lot of them said they're just trying it, you know? Like, why not? And it's just like being able to look past that fear is something that a lot of people don't want to do, including myself. And I'm not saying this is how it is for everyone, because I think some people genuinely do want to be in a relationship no matter what those things are. But again, it may be the thing for someone else, and maybe the thing for someone else who is, you know, your person. Because I'm a believer in soulmates. And that's just why someone hasn't come along for you yet, because other people feel this way, if that makes sense. So sometimes it may not be you as the reason why you're single. You know, it's just all these other things added up. I'm going to talk more. But I think that I'm going to talk more tomorrow when I'm actually decorating the cupcakes. Yeah. Let me trace this. Oh my god. That tastes so good. Are you fucking kidding me? I made that. That tastes... So here's my whole mess. My whole mess that has been made is right here. I know, it's kind of a lot. This tastes so good. So freaking good. I'm gonna pour them in the pan, which I'll show the pan when it's done. But I'll see you in the kitchen, I guess, maybe kitchen? So I have the cupcakes, and I'm down in the kitchen. I've been taking forever to heat up, but I'm gonna put it in there, honestly, just really soon, because I feel like it's really close. So yeah. Good morning. I'm back, and I have the finished cupcakes. Some of them are kind of burnt, which I'm really pissed about. These instructions said to cook it at a certain time, right? But then, like, it was too much. It was too much. But the tops are fine. The bottom, why? Anyway, I'm gonna decorate today and talk about my last closing thoughts, I guess, about, you know, the whole dating thing. So we have all of our toppings. But yeah, going back into the conversation about dating, I definitely think all the points last night really highlight why some people are single. A lot of people are single. Most people are single. Everyone's pretty much single. And yeah, I just think that for people who are in relationships, which I asked some people, that, you know, there's definitely a risk that's being taken when you enter a relationship, especially in college, because, again, it takes a lot of time, energy, effort to enter this. I have a second hole, so I'm not going to do that. To enter this relationship. And so I think you're definitely taking a chance. And if there are two people that are willing to take these chances, understanding that all these things are factors, you know, before you enter the relationship, I think you got yourself something going there, you know? But on the other hand, if, you know, you're not considering these things, I think sometimes it could be a recipe for disaster, especially if one person or one party does not realize that these are things that the other person may be going through, and they don't understand, oh, why aren't they talking to me all of a sudden? Why is it annoying if I ask them to do all these things all the time, you know? Which can lead to very unhealthy relationships, or relationships that just need work, you know, that need a lot of communication. Because if you don't communicate that you have all these things going on, you're too busy, you're tired, you know, I'm scared, I'm feeling insecure right now, then, you know, it could go down a bad path. Which people do consider, I think. I'm not trying to speak from like an authoritative point of view, especially as someone who is not in a relationship currently. But people do that. I think people compromise a little bit too much sometimes, which is, in my opinion, take it or leave it, against their mental health. We'll taste it. Very sweet. Oh God. Very sweet. I definitely think that, again, if you have to communicate correctly, you can make it work, right? But if there's that lack of communication, people don't respect each other, their time, their energy, all that stuff, then you might have problems, which I've noticed in couples. Obviously, like, I don't know the reason why everyone breaks up. It's their personal business. I think it's definitely something that is a leading cause, other than obvious, you know, other reasons why people could break up from a religion, a relationship. Let's test this out. Ooh, ooh. Look at it. Ah, look at it go. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It's so cute. Like, literally. Let me look at that. You guys can't see it. But you'll see it eventually. I'm so talented. Oh my gosh. I think at the end of the day, you need to respect yourself. Be like honest with yourself. Is this what I need right now? Is this something that I want to do right now? And is this gonna, you know, how's this gonna affect me? And a lot of people, I think, especially again with women, you know, increasing in college education, and that's why like marriage ages are going up, you know, like the average time marriage rates are going down, are having this conversation with themselves. And they are prioritizing themselves before a relationship, whether it be, you know, a relationship they currently have and putting any stuff on hold, like the schmecks, kids, marriage, you know, anything like that. And it's very real. And so I think because of that, all the reasons I stated before, all these things, you have the college dilemma, you know, and hopefully for people who are beating themselves up thinking that they're the problem. Maybe you are the problem. But if you have very reasonable standards, you know, are very open to other people, you know, you've had interest in people, but nothing happens, just think about how that other person may also be considering these things. Very proud of what I made. Thank you for watching. And yeah, consider subscribing, I guess. It was a very random, ranty video. And I hope you enjoyed the cupcakes, whoever got them. And if you didn't get them, here's a little taste. I don't know. But yeah, consider subscribing. Thank you for watching. And should I post more rants? What do you think? What do you think about relationships? I don't know. Bye-bye.